Hi everybody and welcome. Today we're going to be talking about putting circles on the coordinate plane. So a lot of the images and circles that we've been dealing with have kind of been circles floating around in space, but today we're going to be focusing on what happens when we see a coordinate plane and we have a circle drawn in here. So we can draw in an example here of a circle. You're going to have to forgive me because, again, my freehand drawings have not magically improved overnight. So here we go. That is an embarrassing circle, but it is supposed to be a circle, so take it for what it is. All right, so let's say that this is the center of our circle, and the center of the circle is at point 0, 0, right at the middle of the graph. And if we look at this circle here, we have a radius, or it goes out by 2 in each direction from the center. So to get from the center to the edge of the circle, we go up by 2, or r equals 2. Now there is a format that we can use to graph this circle in this way, and we use it as x squared plus y squared equals r squared. So if our center is at 0, 0, this is the format that we use. This is the equation, and the only thing that we need to plug in, we don't need to touch x or y, the only thing that we need to plug in is our r value, and in this case r equals 2. So the final answer for the graph of this circle is x squared plus y squared equals 2 squared, or 4. Again, if you're like, Mr. R, where did that come from? R squared equals 2 squared, and r squared in this case is going to equal 4. So that's what this circle would look like. And what this does is this equation here gives us the points, the ordered pairs, for every single one of these points that are on the edge of this circle. So for example, if you're looking for this point right there, when x equals 2, we would plug in 2 for x, and then that allows us to solve for y. So 2 times 2 is 4, plus y squared equals 4. In this case, we can subtract 4 from both sides. We get y squared equals 0. Well, if we take the root of both sides, we get plus and minus 0, which is still just 0. So you can see we have our ordered pair of x equals 2 and y equals 0 right there. And that's what works for this entire circle all the way around. Now, the one thing that I do want to point out, though, is that, like I said, when you have a root, you have a plus and a minus answer. So when x equals 1, you have this point right here, but you also have the negative version of it down here. So again, an important thing is these circles are kind of mirrors of each other, so don't forget to do the plus and minus root when you're going through and solving for any of those points. But to quickly recap here, the equation of a circle is this. You just have to plug in your r value or your radius, and that's going to allow you to have, again, the full xy ordered pair for a circle with a center at 0, 0.